This is crazy because like I feel like they've played before. The data will tell us in a second, but I feel like they've played, and I feel like Meli is maybe up.
Yeah, no, I was actually.
Yeah, there you go.
I was actually just discussing this with Mr. E because this matchup, it's weird. You'd think that Marth would have so many tools like Edgeguard, and Marth absolutely does, right? But the problem is that A, the range, but B, it's actually really hard to deal with roll from ledge. Because Marth isn't a character that has like all these insane rewarding options off reaction like that. So we're going to be seeing a lot of rolls from the corner that Mr. E hasn't quite figured out an answer for. And as we say that, look at this damage coming out right out of the gate.
Yeah, it's definitely a very difficult matchup, especially for Lucina, just because, again, Richter's whole game plan is like, I'm going to stay away from you. I'm going to hit you with the whip, hit you with Holy Flame. I'm going to hit you with all this stuff and keep you at a distance. And Meli, off the rip, has started off very hot, 107% on Mr. E, and just counting.
Wow. Yeah, Mr. E really can't find an opening at all in neutral right now. Look at all these well-placed aerials. Everyone at a different timing and mixing in that holy water. Look, even though you got the aerial on a shield, it exploded on the platform, and you're taking damage for your...
Oh, what? Meli, you're insane for that.
Saved him just to kill him again. Okay, Meli, yeah, a little bit cracked. Not going to lie. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of frame traps, though, coming out from Mr. E. That's what he's known for. Are we going to see the Meli roll? We did see it, but Mr. E was ready. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about, folks. But again, all you got for that catch was a grab, so he's going to roll again. And look, this is what Mr. E struggles with. He struggles catching those rolls against Richter in the corner. But as long as you get the F smash, I mean, you can't get greedy and just let the Richter up B rip all the time, right? Or you'll die.
Yeah, 100%. But again, this is a weird, hard matchup for Lucina to get in.
The rolls, they keep happening. They keep happening. How does he stop them? I say they're going to keep happening until you find an answer.
Yeah, Mr. is going to definitely try to find an answer for those roll-ins. But again, 42% on Mr. E. Nice little advantage state there, but going to go back to neutral for both players. And I don't know why, dude. This is a match that I think Meli has in the bag. Again, the matchup set was 6-3 between both these players, and we've seen them play multiple times here in bracket during the Century Series, during other big events that we've had here before. And both these players, again, high octane, overall great players, but such a bad matchup for Lucina.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even call it terrible or anything, but definitely Meli has all the tools you want in Richter, right, to beat this character. But what I think is really interesting is that both of these players are what I would call like game plan oriented, right? Like they're really focused on getting the optimal game plan to just lock down another character in neutral, right? And when two players like that fight each other, it's only natural that the one whose character maybe has a little bit more of an edge in advantage state or a little bit more of an edge in neutral is going to have a huge advantage because they're both really good at mixing out their options. It just turns out, yeah, when you have this at ledge, what do you even do to stop that?
Yeah, that's the hard part, too. Once you go off ledge against Meli, you're dealing with the rolling again. I
can't stop talking about it, but like literally this is the deciding factor a lot of the time is how well can you catch Meli's rolls in, right? People are like, oh, Meli spams rolls. Like, no, like it's not that simple. Meli knows, oh, damn. But Meli knows exactly what he's doing, but he also knows that if they're not punishing that with death, the reward of getting full stage control is so critical, right? And look, oh no, so catches one. That looked like a down tilt. But I mean, things can go so wrong for you. That said, that was a really unfortunate death.
Yeah, very unfortunate death. Along with Mr. E SDing there, unfortunately, not the recovery, not getting back in, but catching the roll in again.
With the roll.
Yeah.
So the answer to roll is roll. Let's go. That's kind of raw, I can't lie.
Yeah, and Mr. E putting on a performance right now.
Yeah, gonna get more rolls?
Yeah, we need more rolls. Oh my god, the back air just barely killing. Mr. E going far off stage, but not getting that fair. And getting another.
I'm telling you, I'm not lying when I say that's the most important thing in this matchup. And look, because Mr. E's been waiting for the rolls, that gave Meli the space he needed to get off a dash attack from the corner. The conditioning has started, and now Meli won't roll. He'll attack. That's the conditioning that Meli pulls out.
Yeah, 100%. And speaking of 100%, 162 on Meli right now. And this is a scary situation because there's a lot of tools in Lucina's kit that will kill you. Now off stage for Lucina. Lucina not going to do anything right there. And we see another roll? No, I was waiting for another roll there.
We saw something weird there, buddy. Nobody could have predicted that. That was like dropped from ledge into the chain. But that's it. Oh my god, we're both above 100%. You've got the ledge trap set up, the axe.
Oh my god.
If you're Mr. E, you're so scared, barely fighting your way back.
Yeah, but Mr. E taking advantage now, having the ledge control. But the roll in, Mr. E, you need to call that. But nice falling up air, going to find the kill. Yeah, the roll catch.
Off the roll catch.
Can we get a roll counter for Meli right now? Because I think we're at like 20 maybe rolls right now.
Yeah, oh my god. Yeah. But again, it's so funny because like if you ever see that like graph with the bell curve where it's like at first you start off you spam roll because it's good, right? You're like, I will spam roll because it's good. And then as you get better, you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't roll as much because it's so. But then at the end of the bell curve, you're a Meli, right? You're like, I'm going to roll all the time. But then once you get ready for that, I'm going to just start attacking. You saw he attacked like 3 times in a row from the corner after spamming those rolls. Anybody's watching this, you want to spam. You want to be a spammer. Nothing wrong with that. But use your spam as conditioning. Because people like Meli who are very smart, they use their spam for conditioning. That said, somebody like Mr. E is going to catch on to that, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, already we're seeing adaptation. Yet, in this game, look what happened.
Yeah, Meli starting off the game like we did last time, very hot, getting a nice huge percentage, but now it's very different because Meli had almost 100% lead in the first game, but now it looks like Meli is kind of falling down. Meli's not, again, Mr. E catching up on a lot of the bad habits, trying to roll in against Meli. You're not gonna beat him with his own tool right there. You can't roll in against Meli.
And I don't think Meli's missed a grab yet, right? I think he's absolutely,
I don't think so, yeah.
I think he's absolutely been locking down when Mr. E is going to shield. Of course, who better to do that with than Belmont, but not a fast grab. You have to condition it.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, that's
nice
a scary place to
air.
be against Mr. E.
Oh my God, almost getting that fair. That fair definitely would have done it there.
Is that recovery bad?
Huh?
Everybody's telling me that recovery's bad. You think that recovery's bad?
For Lucina?
I mean, Belmont recovery, because I never see them get edge guarded.
No, I don't think Belmont's recovery is bad at all. I think their recovery itself doesn't go far distance vertical, but you have the chain that can grab. You can do a bunch of stuff. You can tether, and it's like really nice for the Belmonts because you can get back on stage and just, again, get back on stage, return to neutral, and then you're pretty much in an advantage with Belmonts because you have so much tools in your kit.
Yeah. I mean, that goes far. And
yeah, like, that's great.
And Meli literally knows the pixel perfect spin. You got this stretcher. The helpful stretcher. You literally got the paramedics to swoop in and help you when you were on your last legs. That's it. Gets the forward air. Again, like we're talking about what Meli is doing because it's really, I mean, Richter really sets the pace of this matchup, right?
100%.
But as we saw, taking the first game, Mr. E is so good at playing responsively and, getting those reads. But still, like, it's not like it was closer. I mean, it wasn't close or anything, right? That was down to the wire. And even now, all this damage going on Mr. E, one good chain of hits, and it's over for Meli.
Yeah, and this is where it's scary for Mr. E. And I have no idea what happened there. Maybe
lost
no jump after.
Yeah, lost the jump.
Which is pretty unfortunate. But again, once you're off stage against Meli's Richter, you're pretty much stuck in the mini game where you're dodging the boomerang, you're dodging Holy Flame, you're dodging Axe. You're just sitting there just dodging a bunch of stuff. Also, the Axe falling off stage is broken.
Oh my God!
At 86%.
That was a perfect sequence. That whole stock was just hit after hit. We saw like a whip into the cross into the whip again. We saw like another repeat at ledge into the Holy Water F smash. Like that was like a rinse and repeat, like almost like a perfect stock, right?
Literally a perfect stock. That's what I was talking about earlier. It's like once Meli gets stage advantage and you're off stage, you're stuck playing these crazy mini games where the Axe falls through the stage. The stage is not even a real thing. The Axe just warps through it and you're just goes through the stage.
Well, to be fair, the stage is made of wood.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if there's any stage where an Axe should go through, I mean, that's what Axes are made for. Yeah. So, it should. Oh, Simon Belmont is here. Yeah, Simon Belmont not here to mess around. Let me tell you that.
I honestly, I know they're different in very specific ways, but it's just the fire's blue and the other one's red.
Yeah, so all it matters for is red Pikmin.
Yeah, okay, sick.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I think Belmont's is technically... Oh, I said Belmont. They're both Belmont. I'm so dumb. Richter's is technically Aura, like Lucario or something like that.
Okay.
So I think it doesn't set off bombs or red Pikmin.
Yeah, I love where Meli tried to go for there. Throwing the cross, trying to go for the downer afterwards.
Oh, no.
But that's what we were saying. So the recovery isn't bad because that chain, you can... Oh, my God, nice catch from Mr. E and trying to go for the forward smash there. Wow. But the recovery of the Belmonts is not bad because that tether grab, you can either get it really fast or stall and go really slow, get back on stage.
Yeah. What it is that it can go very wrong, right? Like, if you get hit out of it, you can die.
Yeah.
But in terms of the mix-ups you have so many. Where that does start to crumble is when you lose your double jump. But even then, like you said, you have the mix-up of early versus late. And obviously, Mr. E is one of the best edge guarders probably in the world, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a testament to how good Meli's mix-ups are, the fact that he's not getting all of these kills off edge guarding. I feel like most Belmonts would probably be getting murdered off stage by Mr. E, right?
100%. Oh my God, but the up B clashing with the axe coming out from Meli, and Meli taking the nice little lead there, one stock. But again, it's scary in both ways because one, you're at kill percentage as Simon, but also you have full rage ready to take down. And if Meli gets these crazy sequences that he's been getting the last game and a half, you're going to tack on a lot of damage. And nice recovery from Meli. Little stall there.
Yeah, what I find Meli is amazing at is just sacrificing a bit of time in the present to get more time later, right?
Yeah.
So like he'll be underneath a platform, he'll just drop a down B, and it'll just be a hitbox in front of him. What does that do for him? It just gives him a little bit of time, time to think. He'll be at ledge, he'll toss the cross backwards. That takes a bit of time, but then he'll come back and help him like a Marvel assist, right?
Yeah.
So it's like he just takes a little bit of time and kind of time travels it to the to like a few seconds later, and then it comes back to help him. Which,
I love what Meli does also with the cross here. Uses the cross to like cover the options of Mr. E, like edge guarding, doing anything near the ledge. And it gives, like you said earlier, Simon more time to get back on stage to recover and do what they have to do and set up.
Yeah, and it's also funny, we're not seeing as many rolls now, which I think goes to show that
I think Meli's listening to us.
Well, it just goes to show that Meli, it's something that he absolutely does intentionally, right? There might be an element of, never mind, I completely lied. No, Meli just has a roll happen. Meli just spams rolls, and it works, and he should keep doing it. No, but seriously, though, like, you notice that, like, this game, he's rolling where it works, right?
Right.
So it just really goes to show that, like, he won't spam it when he's getting punished, and he does it when it works, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, great catch from Mr. E there from the Holy Fire.
Yeah. Oh, gets the back. Wow, actually punishes the back air. Punishes the down tilt while Simon's still going through him with the back air, right?
Yeah, 100%.
That's interesting. Oh, no, you're dead.
Oh, my God, you are dead. Nice call.
Oldest trick in the book. That's I got hit him with the 2018 Elite Smash.
This character is pure Elite Smash. Simon is just all Elite Smash.
But also Elite.
Yeah.
And Smash.
In Smash.
That's so true. Look at that. It's like the holy water traveling slowly and then exploding is always the funniest thing to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, because it's so slow and then it just blows up.
Yeah.
You can also like guide where it goes kind of stuff. There's like a toss, like you can toss it like lob it kind of thing, or you can throw it like really low kind of stuff. So.
And because it has a different angle whether you're on the ground or the air. Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
I like Meli like baiting out the back air there, but oh my God, the up smash almost killing. Definitely would have killed Mr. E on the ledge there.
You ever watch people fight and you're like, damn, I'm really glad I'm not in this situation right now.
Yeah.
Because like, do you want to? Never mind. No, Mr. E shut me up. But like, this is such a stressful comeback to make, and Meli's relying much more on normals now, knowing that like no need to get insanely crazy when you have a lead like this, right? Play it smart and probably get it killed with like up angled back air in the corner, right?
Yeah, 100%. You're also, again, with Lucina off stage, you're always constantly fearing the axe, the boomerang, the fire coming out. It's like you're constantly, trying to avoid these projectiles. And I know what Meli was going for there. Meli was trying to go for the down air into the up B there, and that would have definitely killed Mr. E, but just missing it.
There's the up angle back airs in the corner, which we just saw 3 in a row. I'm telling you, these things are terrifying.
Oh my God, all right.
Down angle.
Before that, Mr. E dodged a bullet with the axe coming out because the axe disappeared as Mr. E was about to recover. And if the axe had a longer lasting like hitbox, Mr. E would have been dead way earlier.
The worst part is I bet he did that intentionally.
To bait him out?
Yeah, I mean, like knowing the exact distances of projectiles.
Yo, see here, look. Right here, it ends right there. It's perfect timing.
And he faded back a bit. Like I actually, like I'm not even joking. I bet Mr. E did that intentionally.
I'm pretty sure.
Just because, depending on the matchup, you really have to know, like the exact properties of their projectiles, right? I think especially with Lucina, who doesn't, you don't have a reflector, you don't have an absorber. You have to deal with them on your own. You have to know those properties. I know from playing Steve, right? Is if there's a projectile that is going to totally interrupt me from mining, right? If I can avoid it by just taking a few steps backwards, waiting for it to disappear, that's my best option, I think someone like Mr. E with a really keen eye for matchups probably has that on lock,
Yeah, 100%.
But that was really impressive. I didn't even notice that. Great for pointing that out. But yeah. Oh, no! He had the right idea, right? So again, when Belmont throws that holy water from the corner, if you attack the holy water before it comes out, if you don't catch it, it'll just explode and hit you anyway.
Yeah.
Mystery was trying to grab it, just barely missed it, which is really sad.
All right,
wavelengths. All right, we're getting a little bit fancy.
Yeah, game number 4 here for this best of 5, and Meli, nice little lead overall.
Mystery was looking so strong, but definitely has his work cut out for him, right?
It's crazy because like Meli is one person that I don't see travel as much, so they don't go out of the tri-state very much, just like John Numbers doesn't all the time go out.
Yeah.
But has great wins, again, like Mr. E, a bunch of other big top players in the tri-state. But then Mr. E being that iconic person that goes out of state and beats a lot of PR'd great players in the world. Again, I saw Mr. E play at Let's Make Big Moves, Luminosity Make Big Moves, and they played phenomenal against a lot of great players.
Yep.
And it's just insane seeing that someone like Meli is just like, yeah, you know what, you can beat this person, that person, this one, but guess what, you can't beat me.
Well, again, like the depth of talent in this region is just absurd, right?
Yeah, it's insane. I think Tri-State has one of the craziest regions, for sure.
Oh, there it is, the back air. That's devastating against Lucina because if you think of like the range and the positioning that Lucina likes to be at, just in the air at that safe distance, that's a range that gets called out so hard by just a rising, an up angle back air or a neutral angle back air. And not many characters can just hit that position from where Belmont can, right?
Yeah.
Like, who can do that? Who can just chuck out that hitbox?
Oh my God, Mr. E going deep for that fair to find the kill on Meli.
You want to talk about chucking out hitboxes? You know what I mean? Damn.
That was
what
good,
Mr. E does.
It was good, though, because Mr. E forced Meli, understanding that their recovery isn't that great, they're going to use Tether. Let me go out there, let me find the fair as soon as I possibly can.
Right.
And they can recover, because Lucina's recovery is really good. So,
yeah, definitely just a question of, like, recognizing when you knock Belmont off stage without resources. Ooh, yeah, wow. Catches the roll on the platform. Misses the item catch just barely.
And just missing that roll-in by Meli again.
Yeah, listen, at this point we just...
I think we're at 35 roll-ins right now, maybe, I don't know.
we don't even point it out at this point. It's part of the game plan, all right?
Oh my God, what a kill from Meli.
Whoa.
Finding the Holy Fire into the boomerang, into the up B to find the kill on Mr. E, and now Meli with a nice little lead here.
Yeah, I hate getting hit by it, but I love to see that combo into the up B from the Belmonts. It just looks so cool.
Yeah, 100%. And it's crazy because, like, you sit here and you watch it and you're like, damn, Meli's just, like, spamming this and throwing this out. But it's all for a purpose because you can combo into all these things now very uniquely.
Yeah, the funniest thing is, like, yes, it looks like spam, but, like, every move is being used at a different timing in a different way. And then, like, it'll only be the same thing twice in a row as like an intentional mix-up, right? Yeah. So it's, like, the most terrifying kind of spam, which is, like, conditioning spam. Like, it's like, this is the evolved form of spam. Spam is like the Charmander, you know what I mean? Like, this is the Charizard.
Yeah, oh my God, another nice fair off stage for Mr. E. And, again, I'm not counting Mr. E out just yet because this is still very, very winnable. Yeah. But if you're put in a bad predicament, like, they have been in a bit right here where you're off stage. What do you do?
He doesn't miss grabs, man. Like, Meli just doesn't miss grabs. That's crazy.
I feel like they just know when you're going to shield because you expect one thing. You expect boomerang or like an axe or something crazy. Meli dies here. Oh, my God.
And there
That's all it took.
There it is.
A nice little smile from Meli like, damn,
yeah,
I didn't deserve that.
Yeah, so the recovery, you have so many options, but I guess that really is where Belmont can struggle is it can go very wrong, right? So it's like, it might be pretty good most of the time, but that 1% of the time, you're really not having a good time.
Yeah, 100%.
Honestly, like Cloud, right? Like Cloud is a big hitbox in that up B, but like, yeah, it can be annoying to hit sometimes, but things can go so wrong that, we say it's not the best.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's pretty wild. But now we got a game number 5 in our hand, 2-2 apiece, and this is going to be very, very interesting because, again, Meli being up in the matchup count 6-3 against Mr. E. But Mr. E has been grinding. I've seen Mr. E travel, do a bunch of other tournaments, travel from here to France.
That's the World Warrior.
It's like,
that's the World Warrior, man.
Going crazy.
He was in California last month.
Yeah. They travel a lot for Smash, which I'd love to see because, like, again, people like Mr. E, people like WebJP, like great players out here in the Tri-State traveling. I love that because no one understands the Tri-State sweat right now.
Yeah.
This is a different origin of people here.
Mr. E and WebJP are also fan favorites, right? Like, so people definitely cheer for him. Like, it's a big event, you know what I mean? Meli, not yet, but listen, when people get a hang of the hold on a sec. The sick Richter combos.
You saw that, right?
Yeah, we all saw the vision. We had to stop for a second, Oh yeah, the Mr. E responded with the rolls. I can roll too. I'm in your head. I know all the techniques that you have.
Oh my god, I know all the John numbers.
Okay, the John Numbers roll is just, that's the ledge roll. That's something special. Even when John Numbers isn't here, the specter of John Numbers hangs heavy over New York. Wait, roll, yes! Oh my god, we got the roll, then Mr. E counter rolled to beat the roll, and then Meli rolled again to get to the center. This is so raw. It's so raw.
So many rolls.
It's so raw.
This is the cinnamon roll matchup right here. This is
absolutely
insane.
It doesn't stop. Make it stop. But again, if it works, oh,
No,
nice.
I love that from Mr. E, actually. Knowing they were going to get hit from that, and they were like, you know what, I have a counter mechanic. I can stop this from happening.
Yeah.
But still, unfortunately, Mr. E's still stuck in disadvantage. The axes are flying, the fire's coming, and the whip is coming out, and Mr. E's falling down to stock here. Game number 5.
170%. I think that's something that I really respect about Meli, which is that Meli is not afraid to get you to super high percent playing in the safest way possible, and then, maybe not get the crazy flashy like F smash that's inconsistent sometimes off of the down B. Go for like downward angled fair. But as I say that, getting hit with a back air from Mr. E, and it's even 2-2 and even.
Yeah.
Catches the. That was a down tilt, right? Am I losing?
What?
Am I hallucinating rolls where there aren't rolls?
It might have been a roll, honestly. I think it was a roll.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was a roll or a down tilt.
They all kind of look the same because down tilt also looks like it might have been down tilt because he's using it a lot more now.
It might be haunting me so much that I'm hallucinating rolls like it's my sleep paralysis demon. Now there's nothing there. Yeah, we're seeing a lot more attacks from the corner now, right? And again, that's the conditioning step. Is Meli going to?
Oh my god, you're dead. You're
wow,
dead.
You're dead. Okay. As I'm still singing Meli's praises, Mr. E just kills.
Yeah, Mr. E's found that first F smash or F tilt or fair off stage to find the kill on Meli, and he goes, wait, I can do this more often. Like, there's no way you get it back because typically Meli's trying to get that horizontal recovery with the tether. So why not just fall off stage as far as I can and meet him halfway with that fair? And it's been working ever since. The Mr. E has brought this set back hard.
Not just brought it back. I mean, Mr. E is doing so well. I've heard Mr. E's playstyle sometimes just like gaslighting. Like, huh? Like, I'm losing now? Like, what happened? I really don't even...
He waited for the roll!
Yes. Oh, my God. But again, it's so evil, right? Because you get that punish and it's so small. And now, by waiting for the roll, you're putting yourself at risk of getting whipped, right?
Yeah.
So that's what makes Belmont roll so terrifying. It's like almost a 50-50 from the corner for Belmont. And the only plus side is that if he gets hit, he's off stage.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God, we're swinging. We are
just
swinging.
Smooth, yeah, literally just back-to-back whip to whip to whip again.
Oh my God, that happened because he missed a roll punish. You cannot make this up. This is the kind of
Wait for it. Here we go. We got it.
No, I prepared to attack this time.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, never mind. It was a roll. It was a roll. You saw the star. There was a roll start up. But Mr. E actually. Oh.
Trying to go really deep. Rolling in again. We saw the rolling again.
This is so raw. This is the future.
But Mr. E at 179
Brothers.
surviving here. A full rage for both players here. And it's scary for. Oh my God.
You
for
could die.
both.
Yeah, this is actually terrifying.
Oh my God, you're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Wow, incredible.
And Mr. E taking this set 3-2, moving on.
Wow.
And we're juicing right now.
Dude, that was bonkers. That was actually that was a crazy set. And I feel like both of them displayed so much adaptation. And it's funny because that was, it's a beautiful, intricate game of adaptation that is displayed through the lens of just rolling.
Right.
A lot of rolling. But no, seriously though, it's like you saw so many layers of that, and it culminated in, again, I mentioned earlier, right? Meli isn't missing any grabs. How did that set end? Mr. E called out a grab, a tomahawk grab, and upbeat for the kill, right? So you gotta wonder, was he just saving that read the entire time for when it mattered most, you know? This is the kind of stuff that Mr. E will do. And it's very intricate, and you gotta, but also rolling, you know? Which is why I love Smash Bros. Is because it's a combination of this really big brain stuff and also just stupid, you know, which I love. You gotta love Smash 4, right? This game ain't chess, you know, but it's also not, matching your face on the controller. It's kind of it's a mix.
Definitely the rolling stuff is definitely a Smash 4 thing where you just roll. Because in Smash 4, it was like you can do that and not get punished at all. It's something you can utilize a lot of. But in this game, obviously, you get punished for it. And we saw Meli rolling 1738 times, you know.
No, not 1738. But I got to say, maybe wasn't as well advised toward the end there. Especially Mr. E doing, the really high-level stuff, which is you know, rolls aren't just punishable at the beginning, right?
Right.
If you roll, it's like, well, like frame 4 or 5, depending on the roll, that you're actually invincible. So we saw Mr. E go for a lot of confident grabs in the corner, knowing that even if Meli rolled, they would just get caught, right?
Yeah.
We saw the spark of the roll appear and get beat out by that shield grab. So, yeah, someone like Mr. E